Magandang tanghali po, magandang hapon sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa ating pong mga kababayan na mga OFWs, again, parati po namin kayo pinagdadasal. Alam po namin na triple ang pinagdadaanan nyo. Nasa abroad na po kayo habang may COVID. Yung iba na walang pa ng trabaho, inaalala nyo pa yung mga kamag-anak nyo dito. So I just like to assure you, despite the dirty politics at konting bangayan, behind that po ay nagtatrabaho ng husto ang all branches of government, ang judiciary, lalo-lalo executive, ang Senate at saka House, no. Despite some disagreements which I will clarify today and now, very very good po ang relationship po ng House at ng Senate, at very very good po ang relationship po ng inyong lingkod at saka ng Senate President. So let me start out by answering questions from the media because nagkaroon ng konting misunderstanding yesterday, no? So, ang tanong kasi ni Daphne Galvez ng Philippine Daily Inquirer would like to ask for speaker's side on Senate President Soto's remark that Cayetano is passing the blame to the Senate if there would be a reenacted budget. Si RG Cruz naman ng ABS-CBN, Sir, pakisagot naman po si Senate President Soto. Thanks, no? Pagsama-sama ko na lang po yung mga questions na magkakapareho, no. So, first of all po, naghabol po ako yesterday because late afternoon po ang Facebook Live ni Senator Lacson, who we work closely with, who I share the no pork, no corruption, no parking policy with, no. But nabanggit kasi niya na reenacted na tong budget na to because he was describing the process. So we respectfully, very respectfully disagree, and the Supreme Court agrees with us on that. And in fact, clarify ito ng presidential spokesman na Harry Roque kanina, and ito po ay ginagawa every year. Ang akala po kasi is that hindi namin pwede i-forward po yung libro na printed na after yung second reading. Pero po, it's very technical, but meron pong small committee na gagawa niyan, and ginagawa po parati yan, no? So, ngayong tanghali, I called up Senator Soto, and let me just summarize, no? I asked him if he can extend to the whole Senate that I apologize na ang dating ay krinikriticize ko o pinapas ko sa Senate kung may delay. Hindi yun ang intensyon, and if na-carry, alam nyo po, ang TV kasi, limited din lang yung time sa news reports dahil maraming balita. So, kaya ako ginawa sa Facebook Live para makita yung buong report, no? At ang sinabi ko po doon is that ang delay po is 1 day. Sinabi ko po doon na na-delay ng 1 month yung submission sa amin. And hindi rin kasalanan ng DBM o executive kasi nagka-COVID. So, maraming assumptions ang binago. So, imbis na sisihin namin ang executive na delayed 1 month, delayed din po kami, binilisan po namin, no? And that's why we made it in time. Ang akala po kasi nung iba, hindi namin mafo-forward ng maaga sa Senate, and then hindi sila makakapagsimula ng November 17, 1 day after the November 16 schedule. So, I'm also extending to Senator Angara, which I told him na personally, I know it's an inconvenience, I know it's not a small thing, but we can make it up lalo sa BICAM. Usually 2 weeks ang BICAM. If we start working on our what we want to do with the budget, how to address people's problems now, until then, mapapaikli natin yung BICAM. Baka 3 days lang, 4 days, matapos po natin yan. I'd like to emphasize po, not only po to my friends in the Senate, our friends po sa Palasyo, to congressmen, but I'm saying this to you as much as to myself. May pandemic po ngayon at COVID eh. So all of us really have to do what it will take to have not only a budget in time, but a great budget. And the Senate has been working hard. Kita nyo naman lahat, as the House has been working hard. Nakita naman po natin na kahit na may exposure sa COVID ang both houses, gumawa ng paraan at tuloy-tuloy. Yung iba, kahit delikado, pumapasok pa rin po, whether sa House o Senate. So that is much appreciated. So sabi ko nga kay Sen Soto, pasensya ka na kung ganyan ang dating. I apologize kung ganyan ang dating. Pero kung titingnan mo yung buong context, hindi po ganun yung context. Yung context is, kung magkakaroon ng reenactment, it won't be on the part of the House because po we made sure that one day lang ang pinag-uusapan. I'm sure po the Senate will work hard, and I extended nga kay Senator Soto yung not only the apologies but yung pakiusap that we make this work, no? So, meron pong ibang tanong. Let me read it lang po sa kabilang cellphone, ha. From Tex Jimenez of GMA7, susundin ba nyo ang call na mag-resume ang session for the sake of budget? Kasi apektado dito ang nasalaylayan na dapat naka-benefit sa 2021 budget. Precisely why we did it this way, Tex, no? If we continue the budget hearing on the floor, pinupolitika na, no? There are saboteurs, there were people na may sariling mga intensyon, hindi na nakakapag-usap ng mabuti ang mga kongresista at mga departamento. So, yung ginawa po namin na to is not a shortcut, it's a better way. Yung amin small committee will be coordinating closely with the cabinet members, no? And I consulted a lot of people from the executive as well as from the legislative, executive meaning sa cabinet kasi budget nilang mga departamento nila yan, no? So, nakita natin last year, di ba? 2 years ago, nung nagkaroon ng speakership fight, I'm not blaming anyone, nagka-reenacted budget. Last year, kitang-kita nyo naman, kaya confident ako na kayang gawin ng mabilis. Ginawa natin yan. O, ano nangyari? May isa o dalawa sa kampo ni Congressman Velasco ng intriga na hold tuloy yung ibang mga pondo. I don't want that to happen again this year because pag nag-hold yung pondo, hindi naman nagsasuffer yung legislator or yung mayor o governor. Ang nagsasuffer yung tao kasi yung project para sa kanya yon. So yung na-hold na hospital, yung na-hold na sports facilities, yung na-hold po na pier, yung na-hold po na road going to the airport, yung na-hold po na school building, hindi po nagsuffer dyan ang mga namumuno o mga leaders po natin. Ang nagsuffer dyan ay tao. Okay. So to your question, can we resume? Nagbabantay naman po kayo sa House, di ba? So lalo yung House reporters. When we suspend or adjourn, let's say on a Wednesday or Thursday night, and say that we will resume on Monday, you cannot resume on a Friday, Saturday, o Sunday. Kasi yan na ang will ng plenary. So, kung makikita nyo yung legislative calendar, instead of adjournment, suspension ginawa natin because may bayanihan too, which gives extraordinary powers then sa executive para ma-solve itong COVID-19 or yung new coronavirus pandemic, no? So we cannot simply go to the session hall even if 300 kami dyan and say that we resume the session, di ba? Because we can resume on November 16. But even if we can go back to the session, it will be more expeditious. We will have a better quality budget if we allow the small committee to be able to do its work. Dapat hindi na po ako magsasalita. Kinausap ko na po ang chairman ng Committee on Appropriations, Chairman Eric Yap, and kahapon si Deputy Speaker El Rey Villafuerte for Finance, and si Majority Leader Martin Romualdez, na ang instruction ko, meron na silang spokespersons. That's why people like Deputy Speaker Boyet Gonzales and Vice Chairman Alvarado have been speaking for the budget para hindi mapolitika, no? So that maganda yung communication. But let me assure the public, hindi ko naman nakakausap most, but many of the senators, at least some, no, tinatawagan ko para nga walang misunderstanding, no? So having said that, mga kasama, we will be able to send to the Senate the budget in time. And when we send it in time, instead of November 16, with a little bit of work at yung pakiusap nga namin to bear with us, ay magagawa nilang umpisahan sa floor yung budget ng November 17. Remember, when Senator Soto was majority leader, I was minority leader sa Senate. When I was majority leader, he was minority leader. So, despite disagreements, we know how to work with each other and we know how to respect each other. And I meant no disrespect to the Senate as an institution, which I love, which I was a part of. I meant no disrespect in saying na pag na-reenact, ang ibig ko lang po sabihin doon, hindi sa amin po manggagaling yung reason, di ba? So kung very naman po, I mean, hindi nyo naman po rin sinisisi yung executive na instead of Sosona, late August po dumating. Ang original schedule po natin, kung hindi nagka-COVID, much earlier. So in the same manner, hindi din naman tayo sinisisi ng most. Pero may isa o dalawa, syempre, na sinasabi, madi-delay. Hindi po, one day po ang diferensya. And as I said, the former congressman and now presidential spokesman already said, wala po ang ginagawang bago ang 18th Congress or si Alan Cayetano, wala pong bago dito. We are following po presidents. Ito po yung mga nangyari na in the past. Ito po ginawa last year. Ito po ay mga in-uphold na po ng Supreme Court.